Welcome to Doorway to the Paintings. This is definitely Impressionism. It's a painting that I like very much. It's about the Vikings, and I really like this painting. It's almost 100% Impressionism, and there's a lot of symbolism in this painting, and there's a lot of emotions on the canvas rather than reality. And I actually like this painting much more than if I would have made it exactly realistic, although I would have liked it then too. And the colors sets the mood. It sets the mood that I wanted in my painting anyway. I've always been fascinated with the Vikings, and growing up watching the movie The Vikings with Kirk Douglas, great movie, great actors. And then of course Conan the Barbarian, and Conan the Destroyer, Red Sonja, Beastmaster, all those movies I really liked a lot. But yeah, the Vikings, it's an interesting topic, and let's go ahead and get into this painting. Yeah, a lot of people, they might not think much about this painting because of the lack of realism, but I'll tell you why that this is actually one of my favorites. Yeah, this painting, rather than reality being on the canvas, it's the human spirit, the emotions, the hardship, the chaos, the weather, the mood that's on the canvas, rather than stone cold reality, rather than a fixed reality. And copying reality, I like this painting a lot because it really captures the mood of the Norseman here. The colors, kind of a grayish, purplish color, I really like. And a lot of people would think maybe that, gee, you should have made these characters look more like real people, more like real life. Well, I think they're real enough. And I have enough paintings that are realistic over there for multiple tastes. But this painting here, one reason I really, really like it is there's symbolism here, and it captures the weather, the chaos, the unknown that the Norsemen went into in their lives. And this mountain is dark. It's black, it's dark, kind of representing the unknown. The lightning representing danger and kind of primal chaos. And obviously the weather they encountered were often very different, since they went so many different places. They went all over the world. And I like the raindrops. It doesn't look super realistic, but this painting's all about Impressionism. It's all about capturing the mood, the emotions, the sense of adventure that the Norsemen experienced. Then you have the long ships, the dragon ships in the distance, and then up front, closer, the faces are pretty expressive. Yeah, this is just a painting that I think really captures a lot of the primal chaos. And like I said, the mountains dark, kind of representing the unknown. The weather kind of represents the chaotic times and the world of chaos, because often they went to battle, and there was a lot of dramas and battles and motivations that led to them, mixed into a world of adventure and chaos. Got the clouds. You got mist back here, so much mist, fog, and rain that it's a little difficult to see the mountains. But the mountains are back there in the background, and you could see where the other Viking ships are in the distance going down this body of water. Really like, this is really one of my favorite paintings. It's a matter of taste, I would say, but also the colors, I think, sets the right mood and the right tone for the painting. Didn't take me very long to do this one, that's for sure, but I got what I wanted. This dark mountain. You can kind of fill this gap with the imaginations in your mind. This is blank, and you can project almost anything onto this. The unknown, a waiting, maybe there's a waiting group of barbarians or tribes or armies or creatures or some type of danger that's waiting in this mountain or mountains. I like putting lightning in my paintings often. Some of the Vikings have swords. This one has an axe. This one has an axe too. There's an axe right there. Yeah, very much Impressionism. I wasn't going for realism in this painting, except maybe a little bit with the shapes of the boats, the shapes of the long ships, and have it realistic enough so you could tell what things are, so you can tell that these are people with swords, Norsemen, the dragon head, and you can identify what it is. The lightning's pretty realistic, you can identify that, but yeah, I just kind of went off on a Impressionism type adventure here, but it's not really much of an adventure because I have a lot of paintings with Impressionism. The weather, the mood, I can almost feel the rain on my skin. It's misty, so you can't really see the sky very well. You could see the sky, but if there were any stars, you couldn't see them. There's no blue sky, but it's kind of a purplish gray, and I like that color, at least for this painting. Their faces. He's kind of got a handlebar mustache. Looking good, looking interesting. He's got kind of a handlebar mustache. It's an interesting character here. Tried to give it a good touch of rain. The rain is black. It's black rain, so it would stand out more. This almost looks like rain, just regular rain, like this. But the black rain, that's a nice touch, I think. Got the raindrops. They're moving into the unknown, the water, untamed water. Kind of like their untamed spirit. This painting kind of falls into the category of definitely not only Impressionism and symbolism, but it's a representation of the world rather than obviously a representation of reality. It's a representation of the Norsemen and the world. Sorry about the shine here because of the light. Get the shine when I go like that, but when I lift it up a bit, there's less shine. The adventure, the unknown. I think the unknown in the sense of adventure, the chaos is all captured here. If everything was realistic, I couldn't quite be so creative. It would still be good though, because I can add Impressionism with it, and I could still have some creativity, but like I said in past videos, this gives me a chance to invent. And you can make the colors anything you want. This is art, it's your world. It's interesting there. The cloud and the dark rain coming down here, here too, down like this. Wow. It's all about mood and taste. As some people look at this and think, the artist didn't do a very good job. Maybe they can't paint someone very realistic. This is the best they can do. Just the opposite. This is by choice, guys. I got a lot of paintings where the characters look very realistic. Didn't want that here. I wanted it to be charming, and that's what this painting is to me. It's got a charm to it. There's something beautiful about simplicity. It's simple, it's not overdone, not overly detailed, and it's one of my favorites. Yeah, never be ashamed to take some of the detail out of your paintings or never put it in to begin with. Detail is good, but not for every painting, especially if you're going after a certain charm or a certain taste, a certain type. That detail can be too busy in your painting. It can make it too mechanical, and it can take away a lot of its charm. And it'll be harder for a lot of people to relate to because it's just overdone. But yeah, this is a very natural look, and when I say natural, I think it taps into the spirit, the attitude behind reality, rather than just putting reality on the canvas. You're putting what's behind the scenes on the canvas, all the feelings, the emotions, the spirit, the warrior spirit, the sense of adventure and the sense of the unknown onto the canvas. Yeah, looking at it, I could see the purple. It's like a light purple, grayish purple. Maybe people wouldn't notice that right at the beginning. They think it's just gray. But yeah, I think that purple adds a nice touch. Because in the Vikings with Kirk Douglas, when you watch that movie, at least on my copy that I had of the movie in the past, when I had a VHS, I don't have that anymore, but when Kirk Douglas was out there outside the hall in Scandinavia and it was nighttime and he was talking, behind him you could see mountains in the distance, and the sky had a beautiful purplish color to it. When Kirk Douglas, with his patch, Ina, one eye, had the dark patch over one of his eyes, and he was talking out there, just wonderful scenery, had a purple sky. Just wanted to get close to that long ship in the distance. Still managed to have the dragon's head on there, even though it was so far away. Yeah, I really enjoyed painting this too. It really touches me in a impressionable way and really captures the mood, I think, of these individuals and their sense of adventure and exploration. Don't get your feet wet, guys. But they liked it. They went out and they explored new territories and the unknown. There we go into the unknown. But yeah, this is one of my favorite paintings. I hope you like it. I hope you like this video, and please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. Try to be back soon with another video. Take care, everybody. Good night.